based on loyalty to Jehovah. Here's a scenario that all of us are aware of recently. The School for Kingdom Evangelizers is a school that allows ones to be trained, and then these ones move on to different regions, different parts of the country. But this affects parents of these children. We have with us Sister Patrice Greer. She's from the West Farmington congregation. And Sister Greer has a daughter named Jasmine, her and her husband. And Jasmine just graduated from the School for Kingdom Evangelizers. And actually, Jasmine is now serving in her assignment in the Romanian congregation in Arizona, quite a bit of ways away. Well, let's talk to Sister Greer. Sister Greer, what was your first reaction upon learning that Jasmine was going to move away to go to SKE?
Well, at first, there was a lot of mixed emotions. We were excited about her new assignment, and we wanted to be loyal to Jehovah. But then on the other hand, that was going to be a distance. It wasn't as though that we can get in our car and to drive and be there within less than 5 hours or less. And then to add to that, her younger brother, he just grabbed her. He said, please, don't go. So naturally, as parents, we were very concerned about her moving to this other state where she would live, if she could find a part-time job to sustain her full-time ministry, and how well would the congregation receive her?
Yeah. Those are all natural concerns to have. But how did you and your husband and your rest of your family, how did you overcome the fears as far as those anxieties were concerned?
Well, Jehovah, he reassured us in many ways. Our daughter told us that the brothers at Bethel, that they pray in behalf of each and every student as to where they're going to be assigned. And Brother Ronald Curzon gave our daughter's SKE graduation talk, and he said something that stuck with my husband and I. He said that Jehovah never asks us to give up something unless he was prepared to give us something better than before. That was so comforting to us. And as we meditate and go through the Imitate Their Faith publications, those examples really gives us the confidence that Jehovah is with our daughter. And lastly, prayer is essential. Jehovah has answered our prayer, and he has provided her with a part-time job to sustain her needs, as well as a modest place to live. And now she's settling nicely into her new Romanian language congregation in Arizona.
That's outstanding. Now, one more question. How has Jehovah rewarded your loyalty as a parent?
Well, just recently, our daughter visited us, and just to see her smile and how happy she was serving Jehovah and this new assignment, it makes us as parents happy. It made us happy. And Jehovah has rewarded not only her, but our entire family. My husband, he received an additional privilege of service within the congregations. Our sons, who are 8 and 9, became unbaptized publishers. They're setting goals for SKE, Bethel, and missionary service. And upon me leaving my job, Jehovah has, in entering full-time service, Jehovah has rewarded me with 4 progressive Bible studies. So the rewards are unending with Jehovah.
That's outstanding. Thank you, Sister Greer. So you see, don't be afraid to jump. If we are, then Jehovah's going to take care of us. And we can see that it really does take loyalty for parents to let their children go and accomplish those types of things. Some parents worry about how much food you'll have to eat, where you'll live, all of those things. But if you truly desire things as Jehovah desires them, then we'll have that loyalty and that confidence to be able to give to our children. So, what is the result of all of this? At Ruth chapter 2, verse 12, it says that Jehovah will grant you a perfect wage, namely that of serving him as a loyal worshiper forever. Now, the question is, how does maintaining our loyalty involve more than obedience to Jehovah's laws? We'll now give our attention to Brother Philip Taylor from the Fort Congregation, who has served Jehovah 30 years in the full-time service.